going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to some more Just Reacts, aka Just Reacts. But today, we are not just reacting, we're also here to criticize one of my favorite talk show hosts on ESPN. It's none other than Stephen A. Smith. Sometimes might get mistaken as Dr. A. Smith. For the ones out there with no knowledge, of course, but to the ones that truly get up in the morning, watching sports debates. I love watching sports debate. I love the game of basketball, so basketball sports debate is what I'm mainly focused on whenever I'm watching anything sports related. But enough with all this shenanigans, blah blah blah. We are here to talk about Stephen A. Smith, who's been on a tear lately about this oh my god, it just bothers me. It really does. It bothers me. Thus far, make it very hard for me to just say what I'm about to say. But Stephen A., you need to stop it. Cut it out. You are not allowed to talk basketball right now. The way you be doing Max Kellerman, I mean, I get it. Max Kellerman beyond that level too. He'd be like, Max, you're not allowed to talk basketball sometimes. But Stephen A. is right about that. But the point is, Stephen A., this subject, I'm gonna get to the subject because, oh my god, I just can't. Hey, you're Justy, roll the clip.
LeBron, Kobe pairing in their primes would have been even better than MJ and Pippen.
Well, again, you're wrong and you're misinformed. Why? Because you're not bringing into consideration the game that they played compared to the game that MJ and Pippen had to play. Talk about the culture, how far more physical it was back in the day. Let's say, what would MJ...
Making it even easier for Kobe and LeBron.
What would MJ and Pippen have done in this era in terms of how soft it is?
Killed it. But so Kobe...
And again, their defense is elite.
Here's the
their
difference.
defense is elite.
Here's the difference.
Pippen
is not on anyone's list of top 10 players who ever lived.
When the Lakers... And he certainly didn't play in the same era that Michael Jordan played in. They had to put in new rules, the Jordan rules, to stop Michael Jordan. We know how physical the game of the NBA was. We know how now you can get thrown out of a game for having bad breath, for crying out loud. It's cottonelle tissue soft. I'm not talking about the players. I'm talking about the era.
When I think about LeBron, right, here's the deal. He's a career 27, 7, and 7 performer. I think in that era, he would have averaged a little bit less in points, significantly more in assists, but he also would have struggled his career at 73% shooting from the free throw line, shooting 69% from the free throw line this season. I think the free throw line would have been an impediment for him at times, but I think overall his numbers would have been about the same. LeBron would be a superstar in any era, but the champion that he is, nah. You know, you got to have the ability to lead. And you got to remember that LeBron James is an affable leader. He's the kind of guy that gets along with a lot of dudes. They got a lot of love for him. He's not that maniacal dude in your face where, okay, you got cats that are scared of him. I don't believe in that hardcore era. Remember, LeBron would have done what he does as an individual. Nobody would have stopped that. But his ability to galvanize the troops around him, to be a bunch of rough riders, to handle an era like that, I don't believe that would have been the case. The only time Dwayne Wade would have been that dude. I think anybody else, Kyrie, of course, because Kyrie nasty, period. I mean, that's Isaiah Thomas, different era. I mean, Lord, Kyrie is something special.
LeBron James is on my Mount Rushmore. He's top 2, top 3 all time. He will never get a vote over Jordan from me.
Now that I'm back, you guys enjoy that? No, I certainly didn't. I just, Stephen A., you need to stop about this era debate, or if LeBron was in this era. Like, I get it, there was one clip. He did say LeBron would be a superstar in every era. But to say he wouldn't be as successful as he is today, that is complete blasphemy, as you like to say, okay? That is just complete blasphemy, Stephen A. Let me tell you why, okay? I didn't start hearing this talk about soft era until late 2013, 2014, LeBron winning his first title, the talk about arrows started kicking in. The talk about arrows never kicking in when LeBron first got in the league, when Kobe was in the league. Hell, Kobe played against MJ. There was nothing about this era is so soft. Yes, the game is indeed soft. For crying out loud, he's right when you bat your eye at somebody. Tech! You know what I'm saying? Like DJ me should be doing tech on this nigga for looking at me wrong. Like what? Excuse me? Keep in mind I'm a Kobe fan. I rep 24. I rep purple and gold. I think Kobe's better than both of them. That's my opinion. We'll save that for another debate. But yes, Kobe's better than MJ and LeBron. LeBron casuals, LeBron sexuals, MJ whatever you call them, MJ sexual, MJ old heads. Come at me, okay?
Pause.
Pause? Pause what?
You said something gay, so you gotta say no homo, or else you the homo.
But what did I say gay?
You say
come at me, okay?
If it sound gay, it's gay, and you gotta say no homo. How I know you're not a homo, granddad, if you don't say no homo?
This notion that you got about LeBron would not be a superstar, would not be as successful because of how Rough Riders it was back in the day. How, oh my God, people feared MJ. Like, excuse me? People fear LeBron James. They don't like playing against LeBron James. Okay? You could say, what the hell are you talking about, Justin? Yes, I watched the games, man. People don't like playing against this man. This man comes down, they're trying to... Look, LeBron gets fouled like he's in the 90s, late 80s, okay? Hard fouls. Did you saw the finals? Did you saw Jay Crowder trying to legit break this man's shoulder right off?
Nearly throws it away. Both players dive on the floor, and we'll have a held ball.
And LeBron James looks like he's grabbing that right shoulder.
Crowder went with a suplex move when they were on the ground.
I love the fact when you look at how many guys hit the deck trying to get the basketball. It's a welcome sight.
Boy, great shot there.
Okay. This man goes to the right, hard foul. Ref looks at him, bats an eye. Let me look the other way real quick. I'm not saying LeBron doesn't get to the free throw line. Quite frankly, lately, down in his career, he hasn't. But early in his career, he was definitely getting a lot of foul calls going his way. The point I'm trying to make here is to say, like, LeBron would not be as successful as he is in that era because of how physical it was. Today's game is so soft. Steph Curry would thrive in that era, okay? Yeah, you're gonna say they're gonna foul him, okay, but foul him. You can foul somebody all the time, all you want. Excuse me. You can't stop somebody from shooting a three, though. You just can't. You gonna foul him? You're gonna get yourself ejected out the game. You're not gonna injure Steph Curry the way y'all think, like the way he be talking about Steph Curry, talking about Steph Curry has an ankle problem. He would, oh my God, he would never want to go in the paint ever again against those boys. No, I'm sorry. Everyone adapts to the era that they're in. Jordan adapted to his era that he was in. If Jordan was in this era, he would have adapted. Shit, motherfucker might at least average 45, okay? I ain't gonna say 50, I ain't gonna say 40. Maybe 45, okay? Okay? Kobe Hell might have averaged at least 45 too. Maybe 50 on top of that. Yes, I'm reaching. Kobe that nigga, okay? Kobe would average about 50. Yes, it is. But anyway, LeBron would at least average 40, maybe close to 42 in this era. This current era. I'm not talking about the era prior before. We're talking about a fresh young LeBron in his prime. We're not talking about LeBron past his prime who somehow is still going. God damn. Knock on wood. Keep it going, Brown. I need to buy 2 more championships from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me about, we had 17, now we tie Celtics. So yeah, I need about 19, 20, you know what I'm saying? About 20 rings. You know, 80 can give us the third. 80 can actually give us the next 2. You know what I'm saying? You got 1 more year of like, oh, beast mode, motherfucker, and that shit. You got 1 more year. I give you that. But the rest, 80's gonna have to carry the weight. 80, that nigga. You that nigga. So I'm counting on you. Come on, baby, up, nigga. Come on. You got this. I believe in you. back to where I was, reality, you know, Stephen A. Jordan will kill this era. No doubt Jordan will kill this era. Goddamn, you saw this man play? But we watching LeBron play. This man is half the time toying with the... We get on LeBron for not being too aggressive. He's too passive. Imagine if LeBron was actually aggressive. Because when he chooses to be aggressive, ain't nobody stopping that man. That Game 5 loss in the finals, it took a whole Heat team to stop LeBron. All 5 members. And guess what? If it wasn't for that nigga Danny Red, hey Danny, love you, but you was red all playoffs. That Mr. Red all playoffs. Slightly early, slightly alert, red release. You had barely any greens, my guy. I can't give you that. I'm sorry. But also, quick, back to Danny Green. To the people that sent death threat to him and his family, y'all so low for that. So low. Be better. But yes, back to what I was saying though. LeBron literally had all 5 Miami Heat team on him when he drove to the basket in that Game 5 where he was ultra aggressive type of shit, alright? He made a pass to Danny Green, Danny Red, in this scenario. Man bricked it. Should have took his time, to be honest, because he had all day. And if, I believe, Andre Iguodala had stepped up, he could have easily just kicked it out right there to KCP, who was hot. I wish it was KCP. Why didn't y'all run a goddamn KCP pick and roll? When LeBron played Kevin Durant in Golden State in the finals, this man was aggressive all finals. He just ain't had the squad. If LeBron had the squad, listen, bro, it's a whole nother story. Golden State, I don't care if they had Kevin Durant, it's a GG. But the problem is, this was LeBron. Like, what the you want me to do? This nigga KD averaging 40, goddammit. Curry over there shooting lights out. Clay shooting lights out. This man Durant pulling up in my face like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the notion of bringing in the era to me is so irrelevant because every players adapt to the era that they're in, and some thrive and some don't. But LeBron is one of those, like, take the bubble for instance. He adapted to the bubble. Everyone else they couldn't fully adapt. Only some, like, you know, only the strong survive. So in this scenario, you can't tell me LeBron would not have won. I feel like LeBron would have won at least more championship in the era that Jordan was in. This is my take on the physicality. You're not a great defender because you're hard fouling me. You're not. You're a great defender if you can go up vertical and stop me from scoring. Or you're able to read my every single move or beat me to my spot. Or you already know where I'm going. Some of those guys didn't even know half the time where Jordan was going. They had to rely on the big man to stop Jordan. And then when he did drive, they would try to hard foul his ass. Talking about they implemented the Jordan rule. Oh my God, listen. They would do the same to LeBron James. Try to hard foul him every play. Ugh. Yo. This era notion, y'all gotta stop talking about the physicality. Players adapt to the environment that they're in. James Harden adapted to freaking selling free throws to the refs. Like, this man knows how to flop to get to the line. And I'm not against James Harden. The dude can ball, superstar. Like, he deserves a ring. Trust me. But he's adapting to the era that he's in. He can manipulate the rules. It's not his fault. Hell, if Harden wasn't up, and this is a big reach. If Harden wasn't the physical era that y'all so claim love, it was very physical and shit like that, Harden might average at least 40, 45 near MJ, near Kobe's status. Jordan had what most other players didn't have: athleticism. And I'm not saying NBA players back in the day didn't have that, but he was like above that, man. Jordan worked hard on that. Somewhat gifted too, by the way. But Jordan, he had the athleticism of a Derrick Rose, the Kobe Bryant, Baron Davis. He had them things going for him. Like, when you have that kind of athleticism into a bunch of people, and you could say, bro, you don't know basketball. You're talking about these people and had those skills back in the day. No, I do know basketball. I've been watching the damn game. I'm just saying, like, when you watch those people back in the day, most of them weren't that talented on defense. They just relied on the 5 to stop them. Why the hell did Jordan become such a mid-range assassin? Bro, I'm tired of getting fouled all the time, to be quite honest with you, so I'm going to just pull up for that mid-range. I didn't shoot the 3 because I wasn't as good. I could still make it, but I'm not as good. Kobe, that's why I put Kobe above Jordan. Kobe straight up is a better shooter, better footwork. The only difference that stopped Kobe from winning all 6 rings, is Kobe. Straight up Kobe. You let your ego get too high, shit happens. It is what it is, big dog. It is what it is. But anyway, I'm not gonna make this video too long. But listen, Stephen A. If I have to come back here again to talk about Stephen A, I'm gonna start bringing up facts, like numbers. I will bring numbers because y'all might think I'm delusional. I'm not. I'm not a LeBron lover like y'all, like the LeBron sections. I keep it straight 100. I'll tell it like it is. But that notion that you got going on, oh man, LeBron like he said LeBron would be a superstar. I give him that. But he's saying LeBron wouldn't have the same success. I don't give you that. I think the man would still have the same success. His IQ is at 1,000, and he continues to get better. And at his age, he should be done. But look, he take care of his body so well. Like, come on, who's gonna stop him? It took a growing injury for LeBron to miss the goddamn playoff in a season. Come on, be real, Stephen A. You're not a LeBron hater. I can definitely classify Stephen A. Smith is not a LeBron hater. He's definitely a Jordan lover. He's never gonna put anyone above Jordan unless somebody goes 7-0, 6-0 in the finals. But sheesh, Stephen A., you gotta stop this era talk, man. Oh man, Skip Bayless, you're next. Because while Stephen A. Smith is not a hater, you, my friend, are the definitive definition of a hater of a LeBron James. Thank you so much for watching. As Kobe likes to say, Mamba out. We're here in JustereActs. Just the out.
I saw her backstage at a concert, looking for a sponsor. She might need a proper introduction to my lifestyle. And she be moving it up, gotta tune it up, baby booting it up on me. And she be lighting it up, I wanna pull the trigger, the way she backing it up on me.